We all love watching the travel videos of Jeb Brooks. This globetrotter is a popular YouTuber with more than 800K subscribers. Jeb's story is quite interesting. In this video, I'll tell you how his love for airplanes and travel started, how he started flying all around the world, his inspirations, and how he became a successful YouTuber. So, now let's start from the beginning. Jeb Brooks was born in Greensboro, North Carolina, U.S. He grew up here. His mother is Nancy Griever Brooks. His brother, Will Brooks, works at the Brooks Group. As a kid, Jeb read the Guide to Airport Airplanes book, which made him fall in love with airplanes. At the time, Greensboro was a small town with no plane spotting culture, and also, not many planes were traveling there, but all these couldn't affect his passion for airplanes. He started plane spotting and enjoying playing flight simulators. But Jeb's love for planes died while in middle school, and it only rekindled later when he started flying for work. Now, let's take a brief look at his education and career. Jeb studied from Greensboro Day School and Northwest Guilford High School in Greensboro, and then studied BA in Sociology from Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia, before studying law at Elon University School of Law in Greensboro. Jeb worked as an assistant to the president from 2005 to 2006 at Target Training International. Then, he started working at the Brooks Group, his family's sales training business. Currently, he is a board member here. Jeb started globetrotting as a part of his work at the Brooks Group, and in 2017, he fell in love with traveling and rekindled his love for planes. He took his first solo trip around the world in 2012 and visited 8 cities in 34 days. As he wanted to share this experience, he started blogging on his blog, greenergrass.com. Here, he started publishing travel blog posts. You'll be surprised to know that Jeb purchased the greenergrass.com domain in 2005 for a company's project while working in a consulting company in Arizona, but his bosses didn't like the name, and so he was left with the domain name with which he started his travel blog in 2012. Jeb used to travel a lot for work and watch a lot of trip report videos on YouTube for entertainment instead of television. He used to watch the videos of Sam Chewy, the luxury travel expert, Dennis Bunnick, Paul Lucas, and Simply Aviation. Jeb felt that he could expand his skill set by producing videos, and so started his eponymous YouTube channel on December 14, 2016. He published his first video on July 3, 2017, in which he can be seen traveling with Air France in La Premiere on an Airbus A380 from Washington Dulles to Paris. The success of this video inspired him to continue working on YouTube. Currently, Jeb mainly focuses on his YouTube channel. He stopped working on his Greenergrass blog from 2022. Currently, he has 805K subscribers on his channel and earns from ads, super thanks, sponsorships, merchandise, and Cameo. He affords his trips through his YouTube earnings. Jeb funds his flights by cash and airline miles. Apart from work, he also flies for vacations and personal purposes. He films his videos with Sony Cybershot, Sony Alpha 6500, and GoPro Hero 7 Black cameras. Jeb interviewed Ed Bastian, CEO of Delta Airlines, and Sam Chewy on his channel. His YouTube inspirations are Sam Chewy, Josh Cahill, Paul Stewart, Wingin at Paul Lucas, and Dennis Bunnick Travels. Dennis Bunnick inspired him to start vlogging. Jeb published a total of 5 books. He published a travel book, Around the World in 80 Hours, My RTW Adventure in Search of Greener Grass, in 2013. Remaining all the other books are sales books. In addition to being an aviation enthusiast, Jeb is also a passenger experience enthusiast, which means he is interested in sharing the experiences that airlines provide to him as a passenger, and he is more interested in aviation and its experiences than the travel destinations. Now, let's take a brief look at his personal life. Jeb married Suzanne in 2021. She plans his trips and helps him as a creative director for his channel. Jeb lives in Greensboro, U.S. Now that I've finished telling you his story, enjoy a few tidbits about him. Jeb traveled to many countries across 7 continents, and his aim is to visit all the 193 member states of the United Nations. His first ever flight was in a short 360 aircraft. He flew to Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport with American Airlines. Jeb's favorite country is Bolivia, and he also likes Cape Town, Tasmania, Sydney, and Melbourne, Edinburgh, and South America. His favorite airline while traveling in the U.S. is Delta Airlines because this airline has numerous connections in Greensboro. Jeb has a travel insurance policy covering interruptions and lost luggage. The insurance also includes medical evacuation. His other hobby apart from flying is reading. He is an avid reader. He also loves planning travels and hanging out with his friends. Jeb loves long-haul travel. His favorite long-haul airliner is Airbus A350, and his favorite short-haul plane is Boeing 737-700. He also likes Boeing 747, Boeing 727, and British Aerospace 146 airliners. His favorite in-flight headphones are Bose Quiet Comfort 35 wireless headphones too, as Jeb suffers from migraine headaches and loses his vision for a short period of time. Even though he tried to get a private pilot license, he didn't pursue it. His favorite airports for plane spotting are John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City, Los Angeles International Airport, Frankfurt Airport, and London Airport, and his favorite airports are his home airport, Piedmont Triad International Airport in North Carolina, Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport in Arlington, Virginia, and Singapore Changi Airport. So, how are you inspired by Jeb Brooks' story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written his story on my website, which I'm linking in this video's description. And if you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.